Ayun. So, yun po, no? What's up sa inyo, mga pa? Ah, English to eh. Wait. Take two. So, that's it, Fitz. See? I can do English. You don't have trust on me, okay? So, now, it's focus. So, where we're going? Where we're going? Hey, you Christian, where we're going? So, as today, what's the date today?
It's 7, October 7.
October 7. What's up, Anton?
Hi.
So,
Today,
today,
what's up mga babies?
today, we're going on a road trip.
Today, pilay. Hulog sa puno.
What topic we will discuss today? What topic?
Local arts.
Local arts. Okay.
Kahit naman hindi natin maganda.
So this is Mapua. We're going outside now. See? Anton, tap the ID. Alright.
Alright.
Alright. So,
Sumatan niyo.
My mama calls, see you on TV, sunset shit done change.
So I'm standing in front of the Lyceum of the Philippines. This is a modern structure. It was built relatively recently in 1952 by Dr. Jose P. Laurel. And before, it used to be a hospital named the Hospital de San Juan de Dios. It was built by the Franciscan lay brother Juan Clemente and managed by Hermandad de la Santa Misericordia from 1596 to 1656. And it eventually became known as the Hospital de la Misericordia del Padres Franciscanos. It was eventually administered by the Daughters of Charity in 1868 and placed under private ownership in 1934. The hospital was destroyed, unfortunately, in 1945 during the Battle of Manila.
Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing.
Rizal Park, also known as Luneta Park or simply Luneta, is a historical urban park in the Philippines, located along Rojas Boulevard, adjacent to the old walled-off city of Intramuros. It is one of the largest urban parks in Asia. It is also one of the major tourist attractions of Manila. Rizal Park's history began in 1820 when the Paseo de Luneta was completed just south of the walls of Manila on a land next to the beach during the Spanish rule. Prior to the park, the land was the location of a small town called Nuevo Barrio, or in Tagalog, Bagong Bayan. The place became notorious for public executions. A total of 158 political enemies of Spain were executed in the park, including Dagong Bursa and Dr. Jose Rizal. The bronze and granite Rizal Monument is among the most famous sculptural landmarks in the country. Located on the monument is not merely the statue of the national hero, but also his remains. Today, the Luneta Park provides a place to relax and a symbol of nationalism for every Filipino.
Anina Romeo is a freelance visual artist who gets inspiration from nature and out in the outdoors. Her work usually reflects her life mantras and color schemes, an overall vibe from her surroundings. People's Mind sculpture is located in front of Mind Museum. People's Mind sculpture is made by architect Lor L. Calma. People's Mind sculpture is a metallic expression of interconnected forms besieged by the elements yet reaching heights.
We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on the balcony in summer air.
This mural is called Pilandok or Philippine Mouse Deer by Egg Fiasco. His works are convergence of several influences, not only urban art but also from pop culture, folk arts, comic graphics, toys, and tattoo culture. With his image, he tried to create life worlds that mutate and transform all the time.
The Philippine tarsier is one of the most enduring symbols of the Philippine Islands along with the rooster, Philippine eagle, and carabao. It is found in the southern part of the archipelago, particularly on the islands of Bohol, Samar, Leyte, and Mindanao. Internationally acclaimed artist Figueras Manuel is a Filipino-American contemporary artist based in Miami. Educated from the Art Institute of Chicago, the Ohio State University, and Architectural Association in London. He was named Emerging Artist of the Year in 2012. Since 2010, he has won monumental sculpture competitions in Washington, D.C., New Orleans, San Antonio, London, Rome, and Miami. The S.M. Maura Contour Sculpture Series is his first sculpture commission in his homeland and honored to contribute to the growth of country's cultural landscape. The carabao is the Philippines' national animal and a symbol of hard work and strength.